Time for a look at your West Tennessee forecast with meteorologist Brian Davis.
And a very good day, everyone. On this Friday, we have made it to Friday, and it is kind of starting off kind of rainy and stormy. We are going to get a break, I think, through the rest of today for the most of us throughout the viewing area. But we'll have a few storms come back through late tonight, and then tomorrow we got a little window of time in there in the afternoon that we're going to have numerous showers and thunderstorms, and some of those ultimately will become strong or severe. Let's go ahead and take a look right now. We don't have any watches or warnings in the immediate area, with the exception of the flood watch, which we'll be showing here in a moment. The heat advisory that was in our western counties, that has been canceled due to the storms that formed there and kind of rain cooled the air. Looking live right now, we've got Savannah coming in at 82. Still a lot of dark, kind of dreary clouds overhead right now, where we've had some showers and storms nearby. We've got in downtown Parsons 81 degrees, and we've got an 11-mile-per-hour wind out of the southwest. Still not too bad. It feels like about 86 out there. Dew points are way up there, and we're likely going to see the temperature rebound. We'll be back in the low 90s here over the next couple of hours. Looking in Memphis, we've got overcast skies. We've had some showers and storms there nearby, and it's 81 degrees. And then as we look at our temperatures across the board, we're situated from the low 80s, places like Memphis over to Bolivar, but we got the upper 80s out there too, where it has not rained, over the last couple of hours. We're looking at 86 in Dresden, 86 in Ridgely. We've got 86 in Camden, 81 in Lexington, 81 in Jackson, 82 in Savannah. And here's a look at our winds out of the southwest. Very brisk winds up to 20 miles per hour. And our radar showing what's left of the showers and storms. We had that strong storm, had a nice big batch of storms come through this morning. I was on kind of covering some of that in the wee early morning hours, about 3 a.m. We went live and we, we're showing the storms moving through the northern counties. Ultimately, those got down here near Somerville. We had a strong storm alert, which is now pushed into Mississippi. But you can see we're getting a nice break there from about Jackson, Munford, northward, and we'll start to see things clearing out a little bit here from Savannah over towards Bolivar. So things will improve, and we'll get most of today back in some dry and back to a summer-like, kind of a warm to hot day coming up for us. But we got tomorrow coming up. We've got that strong cold front that's going to kind of get on the move. It's going to get down here, but it's going to stall out for Saturday and Sunday, and that's going to bring us the risk of some strong to severe storms. You'll see here in a moment the severe risk is really gone up over the last day or two, especially for tomorrow. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Today's severe risk, we're still in the light, the green there, which is the 1 out of 5. That's the lowest level. And here's the thing, we're not expecting many, if any, storms for the rest of the daylight hours today. But if we do get that little stray storm, it'll likely be a mean one. But again, most areas won't see storms the rest of today. Now, tomorrow, notice all of West Tennessee goes in a bullseye for the 2 out of 5 risk. And that's going to cover the entire area, and including North Alabama, Mississippi, good chunk of Arkansas, all around us too. Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana, southeastern Missouri. So all of those areas will be included, and we're kind of right in the middle of it tomorrow. Now, this is the next level up. So, you go, the level 5 is your worst, PDS 5. We're going to be level 2. So, but this is going to be all of the entire region that's going to be included in this tomorrow. So keep that in mind. Again, here's today. We're just in the 1 out of 5, and then tomorrow, there's the 2 out of 5. So let's take a look at Futurecast. It'll take us through the rest of the day. Notice not a whole lot of anything showing up for the rest of this evening. Now, as we head into Saturday morning, not so much there, but watch what happens here in the afternoon. There's 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Here's 5, 7. So really from about 3 o'clock through about, we could say 8 o'clock, very, very lit up there. So about 3 o'clock to about 8 o'clock tomorrow, looking very active. And then Sunday, we've got some scattered storms coming through. There's early afternoon, but it doesn't look as bad. It'll just be some scattered variety of storms there. So Saturday's going to be our big day as far as the worst day. And because of all the recent rain and the rain that continues to be expected, we got that flood watch that will continue for a lot of our counties northward there. And this is going to go until 1 a.m. Sunday. And it could be extended depending on just how much rain we wind up getting from some of these thunderstorms. We're expecting some areas between 2 and 3 inches, but with thunderstorms, you can wind up getting more than the models account for. It's always just kind of approximate. So if we get a little bit more, that would definitely extend those flood problems out further. Here's a look at the rest of the evening. You can see the rain chance goes down. Goes down close to zero. But watch what happens as we go into later tonight. It does ramp up a little bit. It was originally going up to 60% by 10 o'clock. Very latest is, taking that chance down. That's just the way it is this time of the year. And especially with less balloon launches that we talked about, it's even worse to try to pinpoint these more mesoscale or smaller scale weather events and so forth. But it does ramp up a little bit. I do think we'll see a handful of showers and rumbles of thunder overnight tonight, but it won't be as concentrated as what we had this morning, kind of more far and few in between. So that's our hourly forecast. Waking up in the morning, few showers and storms around, but I think most of us will start off the day dry. And as we take a look at our heat index tomorrow, it's going to go up. And in fact, it'll be up there to about 103 to 105. So one more kind of hot, humid day. The storms will come in during the mid part of the afternoon, and I think that'll cool it right back down, though. So we won't be at these heat index readings long, probably through about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then they're gone because the rain-cooled air is going to get going, and that's going to help to alleviate that problem. So I'll look at our weekend forecast. So we're going to be up to about 70% odds of a shower and thunderstorm tomorrow. Highs about 91. We'll be at 71 for tomorrow night, 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms. And then on Sunday, still holding at about 70%. That front will pass through. Notice we drop down to the upper 80s for the highs, and we'll already go down into the upper 60s for the overnight low on Sunday night into Monday morning. So that's going to be very nice for us. So again, here's a look at our 7-day forecast. We're going to have chances of rain. Our best chances will be coming up late tonight and especially tomorrow afternoon, again tomorrow night into Sunday. And we'll have some breaks in there, but it looks like the weekend is looking more and more rainy as we're getting closer to it here. Notice we're going to be down as low as 83. We keep being able to tune that number down. So we're going to be in some very pleasant weather by the time we get into Wednesday and Thursday of next week. We'll get a couple of days where it's not so hot. And even Tuesday, the chance of rain is going to be about 50%. So we'll have a lot of dry time in there with the low 80s. So that'll be pretty nice too. All right, guys. So just gear up, get ready. Tomorrow's going to be a very active afternoon and evening. Again, level 2 out of 5 on the severe risk scale. There'll be some severe storms scattered around throughout West Tennessee. Main threat's going to be damaging gusty winds. Same old thing, but just more of those severe storms likely. Damaging winds, large hail. But again, in most of these storms, what we've been seeing is the hail doesn't last long. So it pops up, it shows up real strong, and then 5-10 minutes later, it drops back out and it's gone again. So another day like that, but we're just going to have more concentrated areas of those types of storms. All right, guys, that's a look at your early evening weather update. We kind of came on and did an early update before 5, and we'll be doing some more of these kind of more often throughout the evening tonight from the usual 5 and 10. Take care. Have a great rest of the evening, everyone. Have a great start to the weekend.
We are West Tennessee Weather Channel.